Okay, let's hold on. You know, this kinda reminds me of God of War 2. Oh no! Drag up to reel on the rope. You cannot move sideways while reeling. Ah! Ah! I'm dragging. Oh man. What the fuck? Faster! Faster! Whoa, it turned to night. Am I just supposed to like go further? Ah! It came out of nowhere. Ezio's ribs are completely broken after that. What the hell? Go to hell! What the fuck? Wait. Oh, it's different. I was like, how is that? How is it like behind? But it was a different carriage. Yes, me. Ezio's carriage and enemy carriage. So I don't think there's... Get rid of the Templars. I guess I just need to like... steer in the direction of an enemy to deal damage. Okay. Winding up longer than your opponent will deal damage. Ah! Weaken the captain's carriage. Bonk. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I got actually... I hit in the... Yeah, if you hit on that fucking rough thing, it actually destroys your shit. What the fuck? How did I... Oh no, I was desynchronized. How do you avoid those? How can I avoid that situation in there? What the hell? At least there's a checkpoint here. Winding up longer than your opponent will deal damage. What the fuck does that even mean? Because... I don't think I'm even supposed to like actually... like keep knocking him all the time. How can I can't avoid that! What the fuck? You can't even avoid that part.
Take this! Die, you bastard!
God damn it.
Stop him! Stop him!
Grenade! No! Not the grenades! Ugh. %100% sync, but there was no optional thing. The old man Ezio.
Do not take your eyes off this road for a moment. Do you understand me? Nothing gets through.
Leandros! There!
Ratman face.
Well, well. Look what crawled out of its hole to die. He's at death's door. Finish him off. Bring me his head, or throw yourselves into the canyon.
The Wounded Eagle. Templar Captain Leandros has left you to die. Find and kill him, then retrieve the journal. Kill at least 5 guards from a haystack. Defeat the Templar Captain's men. I've kinda a little health, but bonk. The throat stabbing. Why are my medicines gone now? I don't know. They're not giving me any right. Fuse cell. This metal shell rebounds off surfaces and detonates after 3 seconds. Yeah, no poison. No medicine. Area not available. So need to kill 5 guys. Very funny. Didn't laugh. From the haystacks. Investigation. When a guard's meter is filling with red, he will investigate. Try to break his line of sight before he reaches to you. Not sure if there is haystacks in here. I can't even hang around or anything. Get stabbed. I think you can use that with the sword as well. Get an insta-kill. Oh, nice.
This used to be so easy.
Not anymore. You're old. The camera is like moving on its own a lot. Is there like an option to actually turn that off? Oh, there's flying in this as well. No. Why is this whole place like this? I think it's because you're wounded or something. Oh, it shows the captain actually. Yeah. It shows the captain. Wait, that's a haystack, right? Enter a tent or a haystack to be invisible to your enemies. The haystack killing. That guy was looking at me. Yeah, I can't at the moment jump over anything, I don't think, or climb. You don't have any way to lure or anything. Or bait enemies or something. Nah. What was that? I wonder what's the limit for carrying those items. Buried coins. Oh no. He went there, but I think I can go here. He's about to die. Eagle sense allows you to track your target. What the fuck is that? Moving. Oh, you got this now. Ah. So it was just from the haystacks killing them. Yeah. Not like from blending spots. I wonder how those guys feel when you're just like... Oh shit, that's an enemy. That's an enemy too. I think that guy will actually walk towards a haystack, so I can just kill him. Oh, it actually, I think it shows the patrol routes. Ah! Yeah, it shows the patrol routes of enemies. I see. I don't think there's any way to bait these guys. Like, this might be scripted on how you do this. That there's like 5 you can just kill from the haystacks.
Doesn't quite fit you guys. There is something very odd about that.
I think you can actually bait them. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
Karnımı doyurabilmem için bir sikke beyefendi.
Ah, fuck. They're not fucking standing in place long enough to detect you.
Bir sikke verin bana. Sadece bir tane. Bir sikke. Eski bir asker için bir sikke. Karnımı doyurabilmem için bir sikke beyefendi. Oldu. Karnımı doyurabilmem için bir sikke beyefendi.
I'm gonna do this like this if it is like the way that you need to do it, like you need to bait them. Actually, they made it like since these are the beginning missions, you'd assume they're just like You have ample chances of doing that. I only need one.
Hey, I want to talk to you. Hey, Philo.
I want to talk to you. Me too. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't need to do that, but at least it's done now. I don't know why I'm going out of my way to actually finish this, but whatever. They're expecting you to basically...
Could it be that you are every bit as deadly as the legends say? Or am I in charge of an army of drunks swinging sticks? Right this way, Ezio. Nowhere left to run now!
Not for me, and not for you.
Oh
Kill the
no.
rogue! Cut him down!
Now you die.
Search for the medicine. I'm not sure what happened there. Shoot! Oh yeah. Ah, now you got medicine.
That dulls the pain.
This terracotta shell allows the bomb to explode on impact. Reach the Templar Captain Leandros. Acrobatic abilities recovered. Yeah, you could have done it here. Oh no, not the neck breaker. Not the neck breaker. Datura powder. Oh, that's a... Isn't that a rifleman or a gunman? I don't have a crossbow, unfortunately.
Stop! I want to talk to you.
What's going on in there? I don't know. You should probably find out. Even more medicine. go reach this captain. Captain, my captain. What the fuck? I killed you guys. I killed those guys, by the way. Oh no. Well, that was kind of brutal. What's this?
What does it take to kill you, eh? Why will you not die?
Kill Leandros. Bonk.
Don't you ever stop howling.
Well, that was anticlimactic. The rat-face man is dead. There's a blinking dot on the center.
Well, the old hound still has a bite. The book you carry, where is it? Niccolo Polo's journal.
Marco Polo?
This will do you no good. Not now. We have found one of the Masyaf keys already, and are closing in on the rest.
What is in that library is not for you, not for the Templars.
You can have Altair's books, Ezio. We only want guidance. We only want directions. To the location of the Grand Temple.
Grand Temple? Tell me more.
I think he's dead already.
Requiescat in pace, bastardo.
Bastardo. Hey, they didn't translate that. I don't know what that means. Requiescat in pace. What does that mean? Never heard it before. Best served gold. Complete DNA sequence 1. Can I loot this guy before we fade to black?
This apple. It is a remarkable piece of work. Feel the material, hard as steel, but very light.
You really want to be fooling with that thing?
I do. I absolutely do. I have been waiting a long time to get my hands on one of these.
Okay, you're making me nervous, Bill.
Don't be.
Bill
I
Clinton.
don't think I have the right genes to properly wield it.
Oh, but Desmond, you think he does?
Well, I mean, bad things happened when he was touching that piece of Eden. I'm back!
What the hell just happened? You were snooping. Wandering outside the Desmond partition. So once the Animus located you, it pulled you back here. It's just following orders. Like a fail-safe program. Trying to keep your poor head intact, whether you like it or not.
What are you doing here exactly?
Playing. Learning. Waiting. A lot of waiting. I keep the Animus distracted as best I can. For you, so you can explore. Otherwise it might hunt you down like a little virus and, delete you.
Well, my guardian angel.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, Thanks.
That guy, like, literally sounds like a evil dude. Like, the way he speaks, the sound, the voice and everything. It's not like... It feels completely like he's an evil guy. And not exactly helping you. So what the hell?
Sean, it's me. What's happening?
I don't know.
Are you at the airport?
Yeah, we're chartering a jet. Are you coming?
Yes, yeah, I'll be there soon.
Good.
They buried her already.
I heard.
The little cemetery outside Rome. Nice place.
Oh, God, things got so fucked up so fast.
Is Desmond still out?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of brain activity, but the monitoring system shut down. We can't record anything.
Well, keep me posted, okay? I'll see you soon.
What the hell was that sound? So they buried Lucy. It feels just so, I don't know. Doesn't this feel like it escalates like super fast? In my opinion, it feels like they actually had like a different plan, but for whatever reason they just decided to go and do it like this. I guess we're going back here. I mean, nothing else seems to be happening.
Dear sister, Masyaf is overrun by a battery of Templars, and their motive is clear. They desire the secrets locked away in Altair's library. Secrets they believe will lead them to something called the Grand Temple. Whether or not this is true, I do know the library is real. I have seen its door for myself. But none can enter. Not without 5 keys which were sent to Constantinople with Niccolo Polo almost 300 years ago. Claudia, I must find these keys. The Templars have already located one, and I do not know how difficult it will be to find the others. Only time, skill, and a bit of luck will tell.
So I guess now you're heading to Constantinople. The Golden Horn. Sequence 2, the Crossroads of the World. The Golden Horn, or Halit, I don't know how to pronounce that, Halich, meaning waterway, is an estuary flowing into the Bosphorus Strait that bisects Constantinople into its northern and southern halves. Because of its breadth and depth, the Golden Horn has served as a natural harbor since the days of ancient Byzantium. In 1502, after the cessation of violence between Ottomans and Venetians, Sultan Bayezid II invited the famous Florentine Leonardo da Vinci to submit a design for a bridge that would span a 250-meter wide section of the Golden Horn. So, this was before he was actually kidnapped in the previous game. That happened in 1506. And this was in 1502. Upon seeing Leonardo's design, however, the Sultan felt the project was too ambitious and scrapped the idea. 4 years later, Bayezid extended the same invitation to a young artist named Michelangelo. But Michelangelo, being a avowed rival of Da Vinci's, refused the Sultan's invitation outright, evidently incensed that Leonardo had been asked first. Constantinople, May 1511. So this is 1511. So this takes place, I think they hinted that, or said that Ezio was born in 1459, so he would be over 50 years old at this point.
A magnificent sight.
It is a work in progress.
No city in Europa has a skyline quite like this.
Well, to be precise, that is Europa. That is Asia.
Ah. Some borders even the Ottomans cannot move.
Very few.
Who's this
You're
guy?
Italian by the sound of it, but your outfit is not. Have you been traveling long?
Si, da molto tempo. I left Rome 12 months ago, looking for inspiration. And that search brought me here. When I was a child, my father told me stories about the fall of Constantinople.
You must mean the conquest of Constantinople. I suppose the moral of any story matches the temper of the man telling it.
That we can agree on.
Güzel. Constantinople is a city for all kinds and creeds. Students like me
Student.
or travelers such as yourself.
I guess he's just a random guy.
I have so much work to return to. But it is good to be home.
Work? When I was your age, my interests were mainly
Fucking! Because you know.
Incredible. I am surprised you got anything done.
as was my mother.
Because my name is
Speaking with you, Bay Effendi. I hope you found
Ezio,
something
the
to hold your
Fuckitor.
interest.
I have faith I will.
I'm 60 years old, but still viril.
Grazie, dear boy.
A scholar and a gentleman. You are full of surprises.
Scholar
Very
and
few, my
gentleman.
friend. Exik all mine.
He's Turkish, I think.
Hoşgeldin kardeşim. Unless the legend is a lie, you are the man I long to meet. Renowned master and mentor. Ezio Auditore la.
La la la.
Forgive me. I have a hard time remembering that Italian gibberish.
Da Firenze, the city where I was born.
Ah, yes. So, by your custom, I would be Yusuf Tazim da Istanbul. I like that.
Istanbul. Yet another name for this city.
Evet, it's a local favorite. Come, mentor da Firenze. I will show you around.
So is that guy an assassin as well? Prince Suleiman was that kid. Or I shouldn't say kid, looks like a young guy. Everyone in the world knew this guy's name in the 16th century. Suleiman the Magnificent, they called him in the West. The 10th Sultan of Osman's ever-expanding empire. His fellow Turks were also generous with their praise, though far more practical, calling him Suleiman Kanuni or the Lawgiver. The man responsible for improving the empire's bureaucratic engine, making it run like a well-oiled engine. No small feat for an empire as large as his. But I'm getting ahead of myself, ahead of our present concerns. When Ezio met Suleiman, he was still a young man with only the faintest hope of ever becoming Sultan, since his father Selim was dead last in the Ottoman hierarchy. So as befitting by a young man of his status and stature, Suleiman threw himself into study with little thought of ever becoming Sultan himself. He was educated at the university in Istanbul and received private tutoring in Topkapi Palace. Little else is known about his early years, except that he was a kind and thoughtful man and that he had a servant named Ibrahim whom he considered his best friend. By the time Suleiman was 17, however, Bayezid had recognized his grandson's talent and intelligence and installed him as the governor of a large region north of the Black Sea. Over the next few years, Suleiman would hold a number of similar positions until 1520, when an unexpected tragedy robbed his father of the Sultanate. Suleiman, aged 26, took the throne, a position he would hold for almost 50 years. No pacifist, Suleiman would expand the Ottoman Empire's lands to its furthest points, and by the end of his rule, the lands under his command stretched from Algeria to the Persian Gulf and from Austria down to Egypt. But for all his expansionist desires, he was a tolerant man too, and realized that the only way to keep an empire as large as his together was to honor the cultures, traditions, and religions of those living under his auspices. Interesting. Kind of a pioneer. So that's my main mission. You cannot interact with shops at the moment. Yusuf Tazim. So is he an assassin then? Abstergo has some data on this guy, gathered a few years back, but there's not a lot about him in the standard history books, which I'm sure he'd be happy to know. Yusuf Tazim was a Turk born in Bursa around 1467, but was raised in Constantinople from the age of 8 by his mother. His father was an assassin, and presumably that's how Yusuf became one too. But there's no mention of what happened to Papa Tazim. Was he killed? Did he desert the family? Your guess is as good as mine. By the time he was 17, Yusuf was well known around the city as a rabble-rouser and a petty thief, but a chance meeting with the legendary vizier Ishak Pasha changed all that. Ishak was an assassin too, operating in the sublime Porte right under Bayezid II's nose. It was Ishak who had defeated Vlad Tepes and... What? Vlad Tepes? That's the Dracula, Vlad the Impaler. And later brokered tentative truce between Ottomans and Assassins. By the late 1480s, he was busy recruiting open-minded citizens of the empire to his order's cause. Yusuf was taken with Ishak's charisma and easy manner of leading, and so joined the Assassins just before his 20th birthday. From there, Yusuf's rise was swift and assured, and by 1500 CE, he had made quite a name for himself. In 1502, Yusuf met with a contingent of Venetian assassins in Greece in a joint effort to steer the Ottoman-Venetian war to a peaceful end. These efforts appear to have paid off, for in 1503 the fighting stopped, ushering in a brief era of peace on the Ottoman Empire's western border. Perhaps made complacent by the assassins' successes in keeping the peace, Sultan Bayezid II grew soft in his final decade, preferring his mystical texts and alchemical experiments to governing. This suited the assassins just fine, for a dull peace was preferable to endless war and imperial expansion. But following the earthquake in 1509, a new threat appeared in Constantinople, Templars fighting under the old Byzantine crest. Steering from years of relative calm, Yusuf once again roused his assassins to begin the long and difficult fight ahead. So here we are in Constantinople, and now we have things. We have viewpoints, doctors, assassins headquarter, and assassins den. We have Romani headquarters. We have Mercenary headquarters. We have Templar den. We have Bookshop. Another Templar den. Thieves headquarter. We have Piri Reis. Yes, whatever that is. We have things. We have lots of things. So anything else in... secondary memories. Now you unlock these. So there are 22 viewpoints in Constantinople. Galata, Imperial, Constantine, Bayezid, Arsenal and Topkapi. Then we have 100 Animus data fragments, and this is what you needed for the unlocking of those things. We have 10 Ishak Pasha's memoir pages in Constantinople. We have 106 treasures and 15 treasures in hidden locations. Maiden Tower, Forum of the Ox. Those are probably like the... Okay, so the sequence, the Crossroads of the World. I still don't have any armor. Or anything. I have the parachutes. This wood and linen parachute can be deployed while falling to protect the user from injury. However, because landings have not been perfected, parachutes will be destroyed after each use. Can't use bomb. Animus data fragment. Gather the scattered Animus data fragments. Ishak Pasha's memoir pages. Collect the lost pages stored from Ishak Pasha's memoirs. Yeah. And these are the same. Okay. So
these Byzantine thugs holding out for. They had their chance once. They nearly destroyed this city.
Fewer than 40,000 people before the fall.
My father cannot cope with all
let's talk to this guy and see what happens. A warm welcome. Master Assassin Yusuf Tazim has welcomed you to Constantinople and would like to give you a tour. Get to know him and the city. Do not wander far from Yusuf.
Welcome to Galata district.
All can talk. Approach Yusuf and release your controls. If you're close enough, you will begin walking with him automatically.
You won't find more diversity anywhere else in the city. And for that reason, assassins make it their home.
I would like to see where.
Kesinlikle. The Brotherhood is always eager to meet the man who put the Borgias out to pasture.
Auto walking.
Does everyone in this city know I'm here already?
Well, your Holy Land tussle with the Templar did not go unnoticed.
When I first set out, violence was so far from my mind.
Bomb stashes.
The contents of Altair's library.
Not realizing it has been sealed for 3 centuries?
No, I assumed as much.
What is that
I
blinking?
never expected to find Templars guarding it.
Very troubling.
Those orange spots.
5 years ago, Templar influence here was minimal. A small faction with dreams of restoring the Byzantine throne. But they're growing in number, day by day. And with Sultan Bayezid on his way out, they may try something...
What the hell was that?
Is there no heir to the Ottoman throne?
Not just one, two angry sons. It's a familiar pattern with these royals. When the Sultan coughs, the princes draw their swords.
Why? Why do they do that? Not sure about the tour. You're just like walking.
Between the Templars and the Ottomans, you must stay busy.
Ezio, I barely have time
Oh
to
no.
polish my blade.
Sniper! It's a tarp! Kill the attackers.
You must remember that.
I must remember what?
A master at work.
Hey.
More Templars! Look sharp!
Where the fuck did these guys come from?
No. Watch.
Byzantium is dead, as are you.
The whole city wake...
Mercenaries. Mercenaries were highly mobile in the 16th century, moving from one contract to the next with ease, irrespective of who they were fighting and what they were fighting for. Often when a state bankrolling a band of mercenaries ran out of money, the group would disband only to be immediately hired by the opposing side. This ironic practice reached its most poignant heights in the beginning of the 14th century when the Byzantine Empire, beset on all sides by hostile tribes, paid a small but fierce group of warriors to fight for their cause. Who were these much sought after soldiers for hire? Ottomans. Some mercenaries were honorable, of course, fighting for causes they believed in, but in times of hardship and perpetual strife, such men as these were few and far between. Where they existed, however, they were much sought after.
To welcome you, Ezio. First the regents, now the rats. Ottoman soldiers have a special loathing for these Byzantine thugs. That gives us some breathing room.
How much?
Just a little. They'll still kill you if you look at them wrong. But they will feel bad about it. It's not so bad, really. For the first time in many decades, the assassins have a strong presence here. It wasn't always that way. Under the Byzantine Emperor, the assassins were hunted down and killed on the spot.
This auto-walking, visitor doctor regain health or to purchase healing poses. This auto-walking is kind of like interesting. Like I'm not controlling or doing anything. And I did this with in the Animus earlier. I thought it was part of the cutscene, but I guess it was this auto-walking when you were walking with subject 16. Like you can look around the area. %% sync. Enter the assassin's headquarters. Well, Galata Tower. Built by Genoese settlers in 1348 as an expansion of their colony on the north shore of the city, Galata Tower was the key component to a larger defensive structure, most of which had been dismantled by the time of the Ottomans. In the 17th century, the tower is purported to have served as the launch point for one of the earliest sustained unpowered attempts at human flight. According to reports from a traveling historian, a man named Herzafen Ahmed Celebi strapped himself into a homemade glider one fine day in 1632 and threw himself off the tower's cornice. According to this one, and the only eyewitness, Herzafen's flight took him over Galata and across the Bosporus waterway, where he landed safely on the shores of the Asian continent. Awed by his apparently supernatural abilities, the Sultan Murad paid Herzafen a fat bag of gold coins, then banished him to Algeria, where he died some years later. Later in the 18th century, the Ottomans began using the tower to spot fires in and around the city, but by the late 20th century, the only fires of any concern to visitors of Galata Tower were those burning up the floor of the nightclub built at the tower's apex. That's right, dinner and dancing for a modest price high above the world, a far cry from the rather staid impulses of the Middle Ages, no. Well, hold on. Is that the Galata Tower, actually? Yeah, I think that's supposed to be it. Let's go in.
Mentor, say hello to your extended family.
Salute a voi, assassini. It is an honor to find such fast friends so far from home.
Yo, fuck
You
you.
see, brothers, our mentor is not afraid to weep openly in front of pupils.
Do not worry. I will not make a habit out of it.
Ezio and I were ambushed on the way here. I'd like some of you to do a sweep of the area. Hey, man!
Immediately, you fucking lazy bastards.
Your weapons and armor are in a pitiful state.
I know.
Maybe find some money and repair what you can. There is a blacksmith nearby. He's a friend.
Buona idea.
I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. Speak English or Turkish, motherfucker. Upgrade and explore. Ezio's equipment is not in good condition. Explore Galata district and upgrade his equipment. Exit the assassin's headquarters. So what are those, like, orange things? They don't... You can't see them on the map. Are they supposed to be like hiding spots? Chests can be found around the city. Loot item to find money and items. Oh, so here's like your weapon. Pickpocketing. What the fuck? Why are you kicking each other? That's not good. Don't do that. It's not a very good practice, man. Guy's just fucking smoking weed. Has a bong. Oh, I think this is supposed to be... You don't have, like, the quick travel, but you don't have that yet. The tunnel entrance. There's also something here. Like some unique artifacts or something. Like a library.
Welcome home, Mentor.
Welcome home? I'm not fucking home. I live in Italy. I think this is like the board for the challenge things, just like in the previous game. This place is actually kinda huge. There's even more stuff here. Oh, this is like an alchemy station or something. You can probably mix the bombs. You can also see the ground flashing. This is where you can get out. Hold on. I lost my bearings. Where the fuck is that dude? Where are you, dude? Oh, I think this is the... Yeah. He just vanished. This is the central. Yeah, I went through there and then I looped into these rooms. Ah, okay, now I know. So this is the way out. Let's go. Let's scour the city. Systemic event. City events might occur as you walk around the city. Citizens in need of help may reward you for your assistance. Buy new armor and earn enough money to buy new armor. Systemic events. I guess they're like random encounters. So let's see, what do we have in here? On the northern side. That's where I need to go. You know what's strange? There's actually no, like, waypoint right here. I want to see what that orange thing is. Oh, it's the enemies. Oh, I see. They're orange in this game. Or yellow. Orange, yellow. I think I hear a... I hear a tingling sound.
Most interesting. Why?
I hear a tingling sound or something. What? Oh, there's assholes on the roofs in this game too. Wait, that thing? That thing, I think that's a chest. It doesn't detect them. Is this a treasure? Yeah. Arabic gunpowder. Medium explosion only need to affect multiple targets at once. That was a treasure chest. It didn't even give you any money. Blacksmith. Every Renaissance community needed a blacksmith. Swords, logs, bands, knives, nails, and armor were all made from metal and all needed to be shaped. In addition, architectural ironwork flourished during the Renaissance as blacksmiths began to apply their practical craft towards making art. Let's see. Doesn't have anything else, yeah. Odds up letter spolders. Minus 15%. Is that like... Yeah, that's a discount from the Assassin Guild, I guess. Gives me 1 extra health and 3 defensive armors. I can actually buy this as well. ASAP. Let's buy it ASAP. Upgrade and explore. Armor upgrades provide bonus to your maximum health. Armor receives damage each time you are hit. Repair your armor at blacksmith shops. The graphics are like really strange in this one. So that's the tower, the landmark I had. Where's the closest waypoint? It's kinda strange that the... Huh. I'm gonna go and get the waypoint. If I can. If they're allowing me to. I feel like they kind of wanted me to run around a bit and explore. And see around. There's something there. I think that's the that's the Animus fragment, that it marked that on the map. But it doesn't mark the treasure chests, I don't think. Hold on. Can I actually even go there? Outside this area. Oh, that's a chest too. Yeah, it doesn't allow you to actually go there. Yeah, area not available. So I can't actually go and get the... Get the waypoint.
Come, come, answer
Not sure why not, but... Actually, you know what, since I am right next to this, maybe I should just get... How do you...
What have I done? Forgive me. Mercy.
I think you need to do that from the up. Yeah, you need to climb up there and then fall down. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that right now. Instead, let's go and see what happens next.